banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the intergalactic space arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to the Classic Game Room 2013 Game of the Year Awards show. It's been an exciting year around here as we've moved into a new intergalactic space arcade. We've been officially banished from Earth, and Edgar from Bremen, Germany mailed me a beer, which I'm going to open right now. I've had this in refrigeration since Edgar sent it to the show. I just hang it out the airlock, so it's fresh and cold. And delicious. Never had this before. But I like it. Highly recommended. If I could give this a Game of the Year award, I would. I mean, you know, what the hell, I can. Number 11, right here. Alright, let's start the show, and as you'll notice throughout the review, depending on how many takes I do, this beer will get sadly emptier and emptier, but don't worry, we've got more in space. Number 10 is... That's good. Rayman Legends. A lot of fun, colorful, and just good straightforward platforming. I like it. Rayman Legends. Coming in at number 9 is going to be a surprise because I like to mix it up with the games of the year. These are games that I played, games I enjoyed. I don't care about the graphics or the budget. I care about fun. And that's why number 9 is Match 5 for the Intellivision. I also like getting Intellivision games in the mix here, surrounded by AAA titles. Match 5 is a fun puzzle game that plays on the Mattel Intellivision 1 and 2. It doesn't discriminate. It's a great game, highly recommended. This keeps getting lower in between takes. We're up to number 8, which is a sequel, and it's very similar to the other games in the series. Normally I would exclude it for that reason, but when you get to play as a pirate and sink ships, it gets on the show. It's Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, the 8th best game of 2013. The PlayStation 4 version is my favorite. I've just had tons of fun with this game. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which sadly doesn't have Black Flag on the soundtrack. I think that's the one thing they really could have done differently. Just put a stereo on the pirate ship. Play some Black Flag on cassette. We're up to number 7 here on the Classic Game Room Game of the Year Awards show, and it seems like I'm going through this quickly, but trust me, there's a lot of outtakes. Number 7 is... You know, there's a guest host who would like to make an appearance right now. So let's all give a big round of applause for Jesus the Coked Up Chicken! Oh, there you are.
Yo, what's up? This is Jesus the Coked Up Chicken. Give it up, everybody. Raise your hand if you're sure that I'm awesome, which I am. Okay, not only am I high on Coke, I just chugged a bottle of Thunderbird. Woohoo! Yeah, clarity. I don't have much of it. But let's talk about the game of the year. My favorite video game from 2013 is Metamorphic Force, the arcade game. It's amazing. You get to play as a transforming beast with a mullet who kicks pink lizards in the face. Yeah, it's the best game ever made. What? It was released in what year? 1993? Who cares? Years are just a stupid number. You know what is the best game of the year every year? Metamorphic Force. Yeah!
You know, it's the professionalism that makes this show great, as well as the fans who have stuck with Classic Game Room over the years. Thank you. And so many of you have sent incredible games and accessories to the show like this. Watch this. Oh, that's the biggest game ever made. It's Steel Battalion for the Xbox, which apparently has a real robot in there. And others like Colibri for the Sega 32X, and many, many more. Reviews will be coming in 2014. But now let's look at number 7. The 7th best game of 2013, which is not Metamorphic Force, although it could be. It's also from Konami. It's Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, an excellent game that sounds great with reverb. Revengeance! As I'm counting down the top 10 video games of 2013, we reach number 6. 6. It's almost halfway, but not quite. Here's a game featuring everyone's favorite lovely lady of video games. Unless your favorite is Ms. Pac-Man. It's Lara Croft in Tomb Raider, the reboot, which is terrific. Excellent story, good action, good adventure, a really good game. Tomb Raider, number 6. What do you think, Jesus?
I think she should wear shorter shorts and climb more ladders.
I haven't looked through here in a while. Here's a game called Name This Game for the Atari 2600. You think they would have taken time to name this game instead of asking the player to name this game? Well, let me name the 5th best game of 2013, which has a name and a number. That name and number is Gran Turismo 6, which features an El Camino as well as lots of other cars, and it's a really good game. An improvement over GT5. I'm still playing it and collecting a whole bunch of El Caminos and other cars like Camaros and Corvettes and stuff. It's wonderful. Gran Turismo 6, the 5th best game of the year. Don't let the number deceive you. Number 6 was Tomb Raider. Number 4 is not Name This Game. Although it does have a guy stabbing an octopus in the face. Can you see that? Here, hold it up. Let's move on to number 4. This is where the real surprises are about to start happening. The 4th best game of the year is Drunken Robot Pornography. I'm not making this up. It's an incredible game with easily the best music of the year. DRP, available on your computer, and I think it's compatible with Tandy and Atari 800 XL.
Over the decades, designs evolved to sweep in your floor in a circular. It's D to the R to the capital P. It stands for drunken pornography. Proposed design dependency of deja vu.
Even though 2014 may be the year of the Dreamcast, there's still going to be love for other game systems like the Philips CDI, as well as the Panasonic 3DO and games like Immersionary, Blade Force. Love the artwork on that one. Check that out. The year is 2110 and chaos rules. Sounds like a fun year. And Phoenix 3. Space has a new shooting star. This game's actually super cheesy and lots of fun, so stay tuned for many, many great reviews. I was a real computer once, doing real things. Just look at me now.
Yes, look at you now, talking to a coked up chicken in outer space. Whoa! You can't even access the internet. You suck!
I'm going to light that chicken on fire. But we're not here to talk about the future of 2014, are we? We're here to recap the best games of 2013, and coming in at number 3 is really no surprise for anyone who's bought a PlayStation 4. Obviously, it's Resogun. Inspired by Defender, this is an incredible game. Hell, it's free if you're a PlayStation Plus member. Pick it up. Resogun, PlayStation 4. Alright, you're probably getting nervous. Your favorite games haven't been on the list yet. Well, let me tell you, if it was needlessly long and had a stupid ending that led to a sequel, it's not going to be on this list. But if one of your favorite games happens to have the kill star, you damn right it's number 2. It's Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. This game was made for me, and I just want more of them. Make more of them, and please, developers, hopefully you're listening. If you're going to do a bigger one, like a sequel or whatever, let me use the kill star more. That's seriously the greatest weapon ever. Straight out of Krull. Maybe you can combine it with a flamethrower and a Subaru Brat. It's been a fabulous trip through time and space and the cosmos here in the Intergalactic Space Arcade. We recently passed over New Jersey, which has reverb in space, and have arrived at the game of the year, the single best game of 2013. If you've been watching this show for the past year, you probably already know what it is. If Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is number 2, that leaves only one option. Back to back, Sega Dreamcast Games of the Year. The reason 2014 is the year of the Dreamcast, because it's really good. And even if this game wasn't on the Dreamcast, it would still be Game of the Year because it's amazing. It's Stormwind, the 2013 Classic Game Room Game of the Year. It's simply brilliant in every way that a game can be brilliant. An excellent spaceship shooter, amazing music, wonderful level design. It's just colorful, it explodes off the screen. It's on the Dreamcast, which always helps. It does get bonus points for that. And it's just a lot of fun. Stormwind. You can easily pick up a Sega Dreamcast, and you should buy this game immediately because, frankly, it deserves being played. Stormwind is Game of the Year. Congratulations to every game and every person involved in making the games that were on this list. And the brewers who worked hard crafting this beer. Now let's see what Jesus has to say.
I think this entire show is crap. I'd rather play Road Blasters so I can win my free t-shirt. Somebody get over here and operate the pedal. I can't reach it. Help! Everybody have a happy new year. Whee!